From 1955 to 1975, the Vietnam War proved to be one of the 20th century's most intense and challenging clashes, bringing the U.S. Armed Forces against the North Vietnamese Army and its Viet Cong allies. This unique confrontation featured an unforgiving combat landscape with dense jungles, mountainous terrain, and severe weather conditions, testing the American troops' endurance and adaptability. On top of the environmental challenges, the guerrilla warfare forced upon them by the Vietnamese required novel tactics and strategies, rendering each confrontation unpredictable and deadly. To deal with these challenges, the United States had to develop and improve high-quality military equipment. The weapons and tools employed by American troops had to be not only lethal but reliable and adaptable to the battlefield's harsh conditions. Everything from automatic rifles and machine guns right through to grenade launchers and anti-personnel mines. Every item in the arsenal served a vital role in the quest for tactical advantage. Developed by Armalite and later produced by Colt, the M16 Rifle is one of the Vietnam War's most distinctive weapons. Introduced in the early 1960s, the M16 was conceived to supersede the heavier and less efficient M14. Equipped with a 5.56mm caliber, the M16 delivered a high rate of fire and was considerably lighter, making it optimal for Vietnam's dense jungles. Its automatic and semi-automatic fire ability gave American soldiers a substantial tactical advantage in combat. Notwithstanding its notable qualities, the M16 proved not to be problem-free. During the initial stages of its rollout, the weapon struggled with reliability issues. These failures resulted in several combat deaths, sparking a trust issue among American troops. Improvements were made over time, including design modifications and better maintenance procedures, which significantly reduced failures and improved the M16's reliability. The M16 was initially shipped without cleaning kits, under the false premise that it was self-cleaning. It led to severe malfunctions, especially in Vietnam's harsh conditions. Once the U.S. Congress stepped in and troops lobbied, cleaning kits were finally distributed, and proper maintenance training was widely promoted. The M16 remains an iconic Vietnam War symbol today and an example of how innovation and adaptation fundamentally change a military tool. A grenade launcher fondly nicknamed Thumper or Blooper by American soldiers, the M79 was first introduced in the 1960s as an effective solution for providing portable, explosive firepower. The M79 is a single-shot weapon, firing 40mm grenades, delivering a combination of accuracy and destructive power. Boasting an effective range of up to 350 meters, the M79 let soldiers engage targets at distances outside the reach of hand grenades, offering a significant tactical advantage in many combat situations. One of the M79's principal assets was its simplicity and user-friendly design. The weapon was light, about 2.72 kilograms, and its braking mechanism meant it could be reloaded quickly and efficiently. This translated into outstanding reliability, even in the harsh conditions of the Vietnamese jungles. The M79 could be loaded with different types of grenades, including explosive, fire, smoke, and tear gas grenades, making it a versatile tool for soldiers in the field. The M79 quickly became a reliable and effective weapon, filling a crucial role in the U.S. infantry's support arsenal during the Vietnam War. First introduced in the late 1950s, the M14 Rifle was originally conceived to replace the venerable M1 Garand, used during World War II and the Korean War. Powered by 7.62mm NATO ammunition, the M14 was a versatile weapon, firing in semi-automatic and automatic modes. Its accuracy and range of up to 500 meters meant it was suited to combat at medium to long distances, representing a significant advantage on more open and less densely forested battlefields. But the Vietnam War posed unique challenges that exposed the M14's shortcomings. The rifle was heavy, weighing around 5.1 kilograms without ammo, hampering handling and carrying in densely forested and swampy land. Additionally, the M14's powerful recoil led to difficult control during automatic fire, lessening its effectiveness in close and fast combat. Combined with the call for a lighter, more maneuverable weapon, these downsides led to the adoption of the M16 as the standard rifle for American troops. The M72 Law is a disposable anti-tank weapon intended to provide infantrymen with an effective tool for destroying armored vehicles and enemy strongholds. Launched in the 1960s, the M72 Law soon became an essential tool for American troops during the Vietnam War. Compact and light, weighing around 2.5 kilograms, the M72 Law was easily carried and manned by a single soldier, providing rapid engagement of targets in combat. A major asset of the M72 Law was its simplicity. It consists of a telescopic tube that is extended before firing, followed by a shooting mechanism once it has been fully lengthened. The 66mm rocket-propelled grenade is highly effective against light armor and forts, with an effective range of up to 200 meters. The weapon's single-use nature means that, after firing, the empty tube is dropped, cutting out the need for reloading or battlefield maintenance. Notwithstanding its advantages, the M72 Law has some limitations. Its effectiveness is reduced against heavier armor and strongly fortified targets. The M72 Law's firing also results in a significant backblast, revealing the operator's location and causing danger to any person or object behind the weapon during firing. It took inspiration from earlier designs, such as the World War II bazooka and the Soviet RPG-2, but broke new ground by being lighter and more robust. The M72 Law has undergone several improvements over the years and is still used in different variations by the armed forces of several countries, proving its effectiveness and adaptability in modern combat scenarios. Known commonly as the grease gun due to its resemblance, the M3 submachine gun was launched in 1943 during the Second World War and went on to be used by the American forces during the Vietnam War. Engineered to be a low-cost, easy-to-produce weapon, the M3 was made primarily from stamped steel, making it economical and quick to manufacture. It used .45 ACP ammunition, offering significant impact at short distances, perfect for hand-to-hand combat. The M3 grease gun's key features were its simplicity and robustness. Weighing around 3.7 kilograms, the M3 was light and compact, making it easy to handle in combat. Its comparatively low rate of fire, around 450 rounds per minute, meant it could control recoil and retain accuracy during sustained firing. The design simplicity also meant that the weapon was easily maintained and repaired in the field, an important boon in the unforgiving conditions of the Vietnamese jungle. But the M3 grease gun had its backdraws. Its accuracy was only good over short distances, and the plain design, albeit robust, offered neither the same comfort nor state-of-the-art features as some modern weapons of the time. On top of that, the 30-round magazine could be relatively slow to reload compared to other submachine guns. The weapon was intended to replace the Thompson submachine gun, making it much cheaper and quicker to produce. The M3 lived on in American forces until the mid-1990s, mostly due to its endurance and effectiveness in close-range combat, maintaining its legacy as a reliable and iconic weapon. Originally derived from the M14 sniper rifle, the M21 was developed to meet the specific needs of snipers during the Vietnam War. Introduced in 1969, the M21 was outfitted with a telescopic sight that allowed snipers to engage targets at ranges of up to 900 meters with high accuracy. Using 7.62mm NATO ammunition, the M21 brought together the M14's range and power with upgrades that significantly increased its accuracy and combat effectiveness. One of the M21's chief qualities was its lethal precision. The rifle was painstakingly chosen and modified from the best examples of the M14, focusing on ensuring optimum accuracy. With the addition of an adjustable telescopic sight and a bipod, the rifle's stability during firing was maximized, allowing shooters to hit targets with great precision at long distances. Such features made the M21 a crucial tool for reconnaissance missions and the clearing of high-value targets, where precision was crucial. The rifle's weight, around 5.3 kilograms minus the scope, made it relatively heavy for rapid maneuvering on uneven terrain. As an M14 spin-off, The M21 also kept some of the recoil and maintenance issues associated with the original. Interestingly, the M21 was one of the first sniper rifles to be fitted with advanced telescopic sights in a modern war, setting the standard for future developments in marksman weapons. The M21's legacy remains highly respected, serving as the foundation upon which later U.S. military precision weapons systems were modeled. Originally introduced in 1950, the Remington 870 shotgun proved to be a popular choice among the U.S. Armed Forces during the Vietnam War due to its strength, reliability, and effectiveness in short-range combat. Mostly used for trench-clearing operations and urban warfare, the Remington 870 delivered significant power from its 12-gauge cartridge, effectively neutralizing targets at short distances. The Remington 870's main qualities are its simplicity and durability. The pump-action mechanism is known for its dependability, even in the harsh circumstances of the Vietnamese jungles. The gun is also easy to dismount and clean, a crucial feature for in-field maintenance. The Remington 870 also holds up to 8 cartridges, allowing soldiers to sustain a high rate of fire without having to reload frequently, a significant plus in intense combat situations. But the Remington 870 also has some weaknesses. Its effective range is rather limited, restricting its effectiveness to close-range combat. The need to pump the action manually after each shot also impairs the firing rate compared to semi-automatic rifles. The Remington 870's longevity and ongoing popularity is an interesting oddity. The weapon is still widely used by police, military, and civilian forces worldwide due to its proven reliability and versatile design, leading it to become one of the most successful rifles of all time. The M18 Claymore mine is a guided anti-personnel mine used extensively during the Vietnam War for perimeter defense and ambushes. It was introduced in 1960 and is distinguished by its rectangular shape and the inscription "Front Toward Enemy." Outfitted with approximately 700 steel balls embedded in C4 explosive plastic, the Claymore delivers a lethal volley of fragments when detonated, covering a 60-degree arc with an effective range of around 50 meters. A major attribute of the M18 Claymore is its ability to be remotely controlled, allowing soldiers to detonate the mine from a distance via a command wire. That offers a significant tactical advantage, enabling booby traps and ambushes to be laid without exposing troops to direct risk. The Claymore may also be adjusted for tripwire detonation, increasing its versatility in different combat environments. Installing and assembling the mine requires time and effort. Additionally, the need for a tripwire restricts the operating distance and can be compromised if the wire is detected or cut by the enemy. Its effectiveness and innovative design have made the M18 Claymore an essential tool in the military arsenal, known for its lethality and ability to alter the outcome of combat. Developed by the United States in the 1950s, the M26 Cluster grenade became a critical instrument for American troops during the Vietnam War. The M26 was aimed at optimizing the spread of lethal metal fragments when detonated, causing considerable damage to enemy troops within a radius of up to 15 meters. Its spherical shape and built-in fragmentation collar added to the grenade's lethal efficiency and reliability. One of the M26's major features is its simplicity and straightforward use. Weighing around 450 grams, the grenade is light and convenient to carry, allowing soldiers to lug several units into combat. The safety mechanism is strong, minimizing the risk of accidental detonation. A fuse delay, often 4 to 5 seconds, gives the soldier enough time to hurl the grenade towards the target before detonation, rendering it effective in all sorts of tactical scenarios, from offensive to defensive attacks. The grenade required soldiers to get extremely close to the enemy to throw it effectively. In intense combat circumstances, the delay fuse could malfunction, potentially resulting in a late or premature explosion. Its presence in numerous conflicts around the world and its role in combat tactics are still highly praised and appreciated today. The M203 grenade launcher was introduced in the late 1960s to provide a more reliable and effective infantry fire support solution. It was meant to be attached under the M16 rifle barrel and later the M4, allowing soldiers to fire 40mm grenades without having to carry a separate weapon. This design translated explosive firepower directly into the soldier's main weaponry, granting them a significant battlefield tactical advantage. One of the M203's major qualities is its reliability and usability. The grenade launcher uses a simple sliding loading and unloading mechanism, allowing for quick and efficient reloading in combat. The M203 is capable of firing multiple grenades, including explosive, smoke, light, and tear gas grenades, making it extremely versatile in a wide spectrum of tactical situations. Boasting an effective range of up to 400 meters, the M203 allows soldiers to engage protected targets and suppress enemy positions with precision and effectiveness. The M203 also has some shortcomings. The additional weight of the launcher and grenades can overwhelm the soldier, particularly during long patrols or rough terrain ops. Likewise, the M203 requires specific training to allow soldiers to operate the weapon effectively and safely. Its combat-proven durability and effectiveness have made the M203 a popular and reliable choice, establishing its place as an essential item in the modern infantry arsenal. First introduced in 1957, the M60 machine gun became a vital part of the American arsenal during the Vietnam War. Commonly known as the Pig due to its weight and robust profile, the M60 was intended to provide effective continuous fire support. Firing 7.62mm NATO ammunition, the M60 could shoot at a rate of 500 to 650 rounds per minute, providing a terrific tool for suppressing enemy fire and supporting infantry breakthroughs. Its flexibility allowed it to be used both in mobile and fixed operations, either mounted on tripods or in vehicles. Notwithstanding its stunning capabilities, the M60 was not without its flaws. Weighing around 10.5 kilograms without ammunition made it difficult to handle and transport in dense, rugged terrain, such as the Vietnamese jungles. And the M60 was plagued by reliability concerns, especially with the ammunition feed system, which was prone to jamming under unfavorable conditions. The M60's design is heavily influenced by the World War II-era German MG-42 machine gun. Features such as the belt-fed system and the quick-change barrel mechanisms were added to the M60, a blend of American engineering and German novelties. Also, the M60 took center stage not only in combat but also in pop culture, appearing in countless films and TV shows about the Vietnam War, reinforcing its reputation as one of the conflict's most iconic weapons.